Dear colleagues, my name is Diana Stepanovic. I come from the Faculty of Sport and Physical Education, University of Novi Sad. It is a great honor and pleasure to present our research today at the third International Scientific Conference, Novelties in Sport Science. The topic of my work is eating habits of children depending on age, gender, and education status of parents. Low level of physical activity in children in early childhood, the use of modern technologies, and inadequate nutrition result in a risk of chronic metabolic and cardiovascular diseases. A healthy home environment and positive parental role models are the best way to adapt a healthy diet and an active lifestyle. Early diagnosis and treatment of childhood obesity are prerequisites for preventing obesity in adulthood. Researchers have primarily focused on children's eating behavior about BMI in their previous research. Secondly, previous research has established that eating behaviors is formed in the first year of life and that eating habits in adulthood are linked to what is learned in childhood. This highlights the importance of researching eating behaviors in early childhood and suggests that actions aimed at promoting healthy eating habits should focus more on children. Hence, the idea of our research aimed to investigate how parenting, including social demographic characteristics, influence children's eating habits. Participants were 1479 primary school children and their parents from the Vojvodina region, Republic of Serbia. The study involved 795 boys and 756 girls participated in the study. The average age of the boys was 8.17 years and average age of the girls was 8.09 years. Data were collected to a questionnaire which mothers completed in 82% of cases. The questionnaire consists of descriptive information, age, gender, educational status, etc., and the children's eating behavior questionnaire. In earlier studies, good validity of the CEBQ questionnaire was established with. The questionnaire consists of 8 subscales divided into 2 categories, food approach and food avoidance. The following variables belong to the first category, food approach. First, food responsibility is a variable that contains items that assess appetite and propensity for external food systems, extreme eating. Second, the enjoyment of food variable reflects the child's appetite and interest in food. Next is emotional overeating is a variable that described overeating as a response to negative emotions, anger, boredom, sadness, etc. And the last one is the desire to drink is a need for frequent consumption drinks. Next, in a second group, the following variables belong to second category, food avoidance. First is satiety responsiveness is a variable that describes a child who pays attention to internal cues of satiety and stop eating based on perception of satiety. Second, slowness in eating assesses the children's eating speed. Next is emotional undereating is insufficient nutrition in response to various negative emotions. And food fasciness reflects children's pickness when it comes to food. A result. Boys showed statistically significantly higher result in the category of food approach. In the variably desire to drink, they had statistically significantly higher values. Girls show statistically significantly higher results in the food avoidance. Category in the variables satiety responsiveness and slowness in eating. Parents' age were categorized into three groups. From 20 to 29, from 30 to 39, and from 40 to 49. Children whose parents were in the youngest group age showed higher scores in the food approach, while scores in the food avoidance subcategory were highest in children whose parents were middle age. There were statistically significant differences between all three groups of respondents in the variables desire to drink. The children of the youngest parents showed the highest values. A higher level of parental educations positively impact children's eating habits. The eating behavior of children whose mothers have a lower education, according to the values, belong to the food approach category. In the variables enjoyment of food, there are statistically significant differences between children from the category of mothers with primary and secondary school, and between primary school and academic studies. In the desire to drink variable, there are statistically significant differences between children from the category of mothers between primary school and academic studies and secondary school and academic studies. In both variables, children of mothers with the lowest education have the highest result. Similar results were obtained when the children were classified according to the categories of their fathers. And last one, children from urban areas have better eating behaviors than children from rural areas. Children from urban areas had lower food approach categories in 3 out of 4 variables. Previous research have proven that children with a higher BMI react more to food signals described by the variables food responsiveness and enjoyment of food. Second, research found higher BMI in children with higher emotional overeating and lower emotional undereating. The result obtained support the research goal because boys show statistically significantly higher results in the category of food approach, girls in the category of food avoidance. Children whose parents were in the youngest age group show higher scores in the food approach, while scores in the food avoidance subcategory were highest in children whose parents were middle age. A higher level of parental education positively impact children's eating habits. Children from urban areas have better eating behaviors than children from rural areas. The research showed that the family plays a significant role in influencing and shaping children's lifestyle behavior. If you have any question about this presentation, please feel free to email me. Thank you very much for your time and attention. Thank you.